Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the finish line mission set in Miami. And today we will be taking care of a few of the redacted challenges, discoveries and feats, starting with Last Words redacted challenge, which is basically entails getting killed during the blackmail meeting. We will also get Sympathy For The Bird for saving the blackmailer from Sierra Knox. So we will be doing a loadout for this one. We will also be taking with us, while we're running around, the Deja Due redacted challenge for shooting a specific pigeon somewhere on the map. So for this one we will be requiring some lethal poison, and that's for Robert Knox, and we will also require our silenced pistol and obviously a sniping rifle for the Deja Due challenge. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is take out Robert Knox, so he is out of the equation. So we're going to make our way straight over to the overpass area to the side of the Kronstadt building, and we're going to ignore the camera and just grab the crowbar just down by the van here, and we're going to bust our way through the chicken wire fence or the chicken wire gate and make our way into the overpass area and up the stairs. And we're going to drop our sniping rifle at the foot of the stairs here, we'll come back for that. And then we're going to make our way right up to the top and into the Kronstadt building. And we're going to use our instinct here just to see if the coast is clear. We just need that guy on the left to move away like he is. And then we're just going to bolt through out the window on our right as quick as we can and up the drain pipe. And once we get to the top of the drain pipe, we're just going to wait until the game decides we want to get onto the ledge, up onto the roof, over to the security office window, and here we are going to select our crowbar and we're just going to wait out the guard who goes in and out of the room, the one you can see right here. We'll wait for him to leave, and when he leaves we're going to bust through the window, bust his companion's head wide open, and then take out the guard when he returns. So as he leaves, we're just going to dive through the window, knock out his companion literally just in time. We're going to take his gun and drop it over by the surveillance system, hopefully distracting the other guard. And we're going to take our unconscious friend here and we're going to hide him as best we can behind the partition. And once we think he's nicely tucked up, we're going to take his outfit. I'm going to tuck him up a little bit better than that, I think. He's not doing too well here, is he? That'll do. So by now the other guard should be returning. He's ignored the shotgun on the floor, so we're just going to pounce on him from behind quickly, knock him out. We're now going to take out the surveillance system. And with that taken care of, we're going to make our way down the corridor all the way to the end to Robert Knox's office, making sure to avoid the enforcer on the way. He should turn and head for the window any second. There he goes. So we can make our way into the office. We're going to walk up to the air conditioning unit on the wall, and we're going to tamper with that. Eventually Robert Knox will come along. He will get dry eyes and he will go and apply the poisoned eye drops and drop down dead. And we are going to make our way to the bathroom and poison said eye drops with the lethal poison we have. So there you go, that's Robert Knox taken care of. So we're now going to make our way back down the stairs. We need to make our way down into the underground car park, retrieving our sniper rifle on the way. So back out of the storage room, across the roof, over the ledge and down the overpass stairs, all the way down to the bottom, retrieve our sniping rifle at the bottom and make our way out into the public area, hang a quick U-turn and down into the underground car park. And we're just going to run straight through the car park all the way down, and you should see in the distance ahead of us the flamingo mascot, or aka the blackmailer. So we're just going to run straight past him first of all, and we're going to retrieve the keys that he has dropped next to his victim at the end of the corridor here. They're just in this pile of blood. So once we have them, we can now go and approach the blackmailer.
Now I can't find my car keys.
Blackmailer
Yeah, I know it's done.
Conversation.
I think I lost them in the scuffle, but the real mascot is still over there. If I don't get them, I've got no evidence. Bye-bye money. I don't know. I need to figure something out.
He doesn't sound very much like a professional blackmailer to me. So he's now going to wander around, he's going to ask us for the keys, and we're going to hand them over.
Hey, yo, did you find some keys over there? Oh man, you're a real lifesaver, thank you.
So with that now taken care of, he will go and retrieve his blackmail documents and make his way over to a meeting with Sierra Knox, and we are going to make our way to that same meeting, and we're going to get ahead of him, even though the race hasn't actually finished yet. So we're just going to run through the bowels of the stadium area, or the stands area, and out from the underpass and round the back of the hotel area and to the second overpass, which is where we will once again be dropping our sniping rifle. Although this time I'm going to go up maybe one flight, drop the sniping rifle. We're going to continue on up to the top of the overpass and acquire ourselves a race marshal's outfit. And while we're doing that, Robert Knox will drop down dead.
Down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
So what we're doing up here is we're going to wait for the marshal, who's currently walking away, to get far enough away before we knock out his cameraman companion here and drag him around the corner. Now the reason we're doing this is that the bodyguard uniform doesn't work. So when we go for the last words challenge, if you're wearing a bodyguard uniform, it doesn't trigger the correct response from Sierra Knox. So we've took the race marshal's outfit so that we may now continue on around the back of the hotel. Using our trusty crowbar, we are once again going to bust our way through a chicken wire fence. And round here we are going to now create a distraction for one of the bodyguards around by the hotel using our crowbar. So we're just going to retrieve the crowbar, hide behind the wall because this guy will be an enforcer and we are trespassing. He would be an enforcer anyway, even if we were in a bodyguard outfit ourselves. But when he comes round, he will not find the crowbar. He will lose interest and he will walk away. And when he does, that's when we're going to pounce on him from behind, knock him out, hide him in the crate we were just standing next to, and collect his gun. So gun collected, drag his body around into the crate and hide him. His uniform will come in handy a little bit later on. So with that now taken care of, all we've got to do really is wait for the flamingo blackmailer to arrive, or the mascot blackmailer to arrive, and for the race to then suddenly end and for Sienna to arrive here.
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
So the mascot must have just arrived.
47, the race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
So at this point we're going to wait about a minute, and then we're going to drop a save, and after we've dropped our save we are going to climb down this lift shaft. It's a freight lift shaft, and we're just going to wait here and everything else will now play out. Eventually the mascot will come along, blackmail Sienna, and she will kill him and then us, and we will die, but it will get us the challenge. So here they come now. So we're going to just listen into their conversation.
Father would be very interested in the reports concluding that someone has been funneling money from the Palace project into Tungan Valley. Damage control.
I see. You're taking an awful big risk here. I could just call the cops on you.
You're too smart to do that, Miss Knox. The police show up, arrest me, and the papers go into evidence. It would only be a matter of days before they leak to the media. Pay the money and I'll be on my way.
I would strongly advise you to quit it.
No.
You're freaking me out.
I think I'll just end you right here.
What?
Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys. Who exactly do you think you're dealing with? You think you can come here and threaten me? I'm Sierra Knox. You're just a tiny fucking sardine in a tank full of sharks, my boy. And you're about to be eaten.
So Sierra will proceed to kill the blackmailer, then she will spot us hanging down here, and she will then kill us, and then we're just gonna reload our save.
Good fucking
Hello, Sienna.
What the? Oh no, you don't.
No, not my fingers. Ow! So there you go, that's the last words redacted challenge. So like I said, all we're going to do now is reload from our save point. And we're going to move on for the Sympathy For The Bird challenge. So for this we are going to go back to our unconscious guard in the bin. We're going to take his outfit. While we're here and while I think of it, we're going to take out the other bodyguard in the area. So using the same technique as we did before with the crowbar, we're just going to throw it on the floor, retrieve the crowbar. Luckily this guy is not an enforcer, so we don't have to hide from him. And once he comes around the corner and goes past us, we can then just knock him out very quickly, take his gun, hide his body, and get ourselves in position for the arrival of our two main victims. So here comes the guard now, just going to let him walk past us, knock him out from behind, grab his gun, grab his body, drag him and put him in the crate with his friend. Voila. So that's everything there, all now set up for the Sympathy For The Bird challenge. All we have to do now, once again, is await the arrival of the blackmailer and Sierra Knox. Or Sienna Knox. And this time we are going to save the blackmailer. So when Sienna goes to push him into the freight elevator, we are going to save him like the hero that we are. So here they come now. So once again we're just going to let the scene play out right up until Sienna decides she's going to kill the guy.
Interested in the reports concluding that someone has been funneling money from the Palace project into Tungan Valley. Damage control.
I see. You're taking an awful big risk here. I could just call the cops on you.
You're too smart to do that, Miss Knox. The police show up, arrest me, and the papers go into evidence. It would only be a matter of days before they leak to the media. Pay the money and I'll be on my way.
Huh. No. I think I'll just end you right here.
What?
Who exactly do you... Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys.
Sure thing, Miss Knox. If you need us, just call.
So when she moves the flamingo into position, we're going to select our silence pistol, and we're going to take aim at her head.
You're just a tiny fucking sardine in a tank full of sharks, my boy, and you're about to be eaten. So the mascot is now in position. We're just going to shoot Sienna very quickly before she throws him in.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
So that will get us the Sympathy For The Bird challenge, and I'm just going to knock out the flamingo before he starts raising the alarm, because he will run off and start looking for guards and that. In the meantime, we are now going to make our way back to the overpass and retrieve our sniping rifle from the stairs, continue on our way to the very top here, where we will find the last of the race marshals in the area, who is happily just making his way into a nice position where he will stop, and we can knock him out. We'll leave him there. We're going to retrieve our sniping rifle and we're going to aim at the curved sort of metallic looking building that you can see there, the very reflective looking building, just where that dark spot is. And we can see, once we zoom in, a pigeon, and all we have to do is shoot the pigeon. It took me 3 attempts, but that will get us the Deja Due redacted challenge. So there you go, that's 3 more challenges taken care of, a couple of the redacted ones. So all we've got to do now is make good our escape. I recommend going for the sewer exit if you do still have the crowbar on you. I've completely forgotten that I've got the crowbar on me, even though I literally just ran past the sewer exit and it was lit up. And I'm going for the boathouse exit key, or the boat key in the boathouse, and I'm going to take the speedboat exit. So there you go, that is the Last Words redacted challenge, the Deja Due redacted challenge, and the Sympathy for the Bird challenge, all taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.